Welcome to Newsday, reporting live from Singapore. I'm Monica Miller. The headlines. Up to 600 people are still missing off the coast of Greece after a migrant boat sank. At least 15 people have been killed in a major road accident in Canada. North Koreans tell the BBC how the government in Pyongyang is becoming increasingly oppressive. And Messi mania comes to Beijing. The Argentine star puts on a show as the world's champions beat the Socceroos in China.
Live from our studio in Singapore. This is BBC News. It's Newsday.
Welcome to Newsday, broadcasting to the viewers in the UK and around the world. We begin in Greece, where it's now believed that up to 100 children were on board a vessel that capsized off the southern coast. Almost 80 people have been confirmed dead, but that final toll could make it one of Europe's worst disasters ever. The boat, heading from Libya, capsized 80 kilometers from the coastal town of Pylos. The survivors are being processed in the port of Kalamata. Now, 9 suspected people smugglers have been arrested. Nick Beek reports. And you can read more on young Leo's exclusive interview with Karishma Swanee on the BBC News website. Around the world and across the UK, this is BBC News.
BBC News, bringing you different stories from across the UK.
Steve Cooney has been preserving Tempsford's past, but now he's fearful for its future.
With this new development, if it comes along, I don't know how many houses that's going to be, but 44,000 extra people.
Population figures aren't a forecast, but a potential scenario. One developer has started making preparations. Some villagers are looking forward to improved links.
It would just be nice to have a little bit more life in the village. And I think for the young people, I mean, they must be bored out of their minds because there's nothing for them to do, I don't think. I can't think of anything they can do. They have to be driven everywhere.
It's expected the route will be fully open by 2030. The population figures run to 2050 and beyond, and decisions about development would need to go through the local council.
For more stories from across the UK, head to the BBC News website.
You're live with BBC News. To the UK now, where the Conservative Party is bitterly divided after the former Prime Minister Boris Johnson was found to have misled Parliament. A damning report by senior MPs concluded he deliberately misled the House of Commons about lockdown parties at Downing Street. They say he would have been suspended if he hadn't already quit. But Mr. Johnson has described the report as rubbish and deranged. The findings must now be voted on, ensuring more recriminations. Our political editor, Chris Mason, reports. What fun. Well, Singapore's police force says it will gradually deploy robot patrols across the city-state after successful trials of a new style officer. The robots are equipped with cameras to spot infringements and speakers that can broadcast instructions. Now, they're built to enforce a cordon until a human officer arrives at the scene, but they are not able to give out arrests. Well, that's it for this edition of Newsday. I'm Monica Miller. Bye for now.
Hello there. The last day of the working week promises to be another